this next girl you've seen her on Adult Swim. Very happy to have her here. You guys, give a big hand for Bri Giger!
Give it up for me. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is great. I'm a substitute comic. I'm covering for some comic that couldn't make it. Okay, so if you're here for Irene, she's in my pocket. No, she couldn't be here. She's a wonderful comic. She's little. It's not an Asian joke. That's just a big black girl with big pocket joke. I don't know. I saw y'all out here. I was like, oh fuck. They commented on the Instagram group chat of all the comics. They were like, yeah, it's a sold out show. I was like, oh fuck, okay. I gotta be classy then. Let me do my classiest shit. And the second I got out of my car, this is some Venice shit. The second I got out of my car, the millisecond I got out, I heard a, hey baby, hey shorty, where you going, baby, hey baby. Hey, shorty, where you going, shorty? Hey, baby. He kept doing that. The fuck is that? Oh my god. I thought he was behind me. I was like, what you? How you doing, baby? Finally, I turned around and I said, what, sir? How can I help you? And if you keep referring to me as shorty, it doesn't make sense because I'm 6 feet tall. But how can I help you? So yeah, baby, I've been following you, baby, for these past 70 blocks, baby. I want to be with you. Keep saying, I want to be with you. I want to do you. I want to do you. So I did it. No, I'm just The classiness lasted a whole 17 seconds. It's good. This is good to be here. It's good to see y'all smiling faces for real. Man, it was hard for the comics. It was hard for a minute, man. The quarantine fucked us up. It was fucked up. I was so bored. I was so fucked up in that quarantine. I was so bored one day I did like 17 musicals in front of my dog. I was like, bitch, stay there. I got 4 more left. Don't tell my black friends I know Wicked back and forth. Don't you fucking tell them. Turn 30. Turn 30 in the quarantine. Yeah, thank you. Damn, should have started with that. Turn 30 in the quarantine. They kept saying the dirty 30. Everyone kept saying, dirty 30, it's your dirty 30, which is funny because it's the cleanest I've ever been. Washing my hands and shit. Dirty 30. Everyone's like, you gonna throw a Zoom birthday party? You gonna throw a Zoom birthday party, Bri, for your 30th birthday party? I was like, fuck no, don't disrespect me like I'm not gonna throw a Zoom birthday party. Look at me. How am I supposed to shake my ass on my laptop, you know? I'm supposed to bust it wide open on my laptop. Keyboard's already broken. How do I? I was so bored in the quarantine, I came out of the closet again. That's how bored I was. I came out of the closet again. I texted the family group chat. I was like, hey mom, I'm gay as fuck. She's like, why are you doing this again? Why are you doing this? I'm on board. It's Tuesday. She was like, Bri, please tell me that the quarantine isn't making you gayer. That's the word she used. She says gayer, which is, it's fine. I'm just happy she texted the word gay, to be honest. Bri, please tell me that the quarantine isn't making you gayer. I'm like, nah, mom, nah. The quarantine ain't making me gayer, okay? Now, see what happened? What happened was, mom, when this girl was walking, right? She was walking, and she tripped, and then her tongue accidentally landed on my clit. And I accidentally came on it. He said, oh, wow, sir, buckle up. It's been 2 minutes. I accidentally came on. That's how I came out to my mom. She was like, okay, as long as it's not the quarantine, it's not the quarantine that's making you gay. So we're in a better understanding now. We're in a better place. And people kept coming up to me at work to tell me I had one earring in. People I didn't even talk to. I didn't even talk to these motherfuckers at work, ever. You know, people just like, hey, I just want to tell you real quick, hey, you got one earring in. You got one earring in, okay? I was like, use it as an opportunity. Like, you want to hang out? You want to have lunch? You want to be friends? I have a show tonight. Did you want to? Kept walking away. I'm like, it's called the fashion statement, motherfucker. It's also called getting ready on an edible, okay? Same shit. People always like, why you so happy to be here? Why you so happy to be here at work? Why do you always skip to the meetings and shit? I'm like, it's called Kush. It's called smoking a big fat blunt in the parking lot on your dime box. That's what it's called. That's what it is. Nice. Is this a gay place? This is gay. Has this been here? Or did I say the joke and it just... That's cool. I used to fuck boys. I want to make that very clear, okay? I used to fuck boys. I used to point at boys and they would just explode, okay? I would point at motherfuckers and they would just burst, okay? They'd be like, ah, my leg. I would just post that and it'd just fucking burn up, okay? I just get whatever I wanted, okay? I would get whatever I wanted at one point. I went back home to Brooklyn, and I saw my ex-boyfriend, and we all hung out. We all hang out in December at this like spot we always hang out at, right? And I saw him, as soon as I walked into this restaurant, he was like, what I do, huh? What I do? What I do? As soon as I walked through the door, what I do? Oh, babe, listen, hey, nothing is wrong with you. Nothing is wrong with you. You're a wonderful man. I loved him very much. I did. He's my best friend, okay? And I said, nothing's wrong with you other than the fact you have a dick, and I just don't want it anymore, okay? He got pissed. He was like, that's why you never suck my dick. I'm like, hey, shush, we in a restaurant, shut up. He's like, that's why you was always playing volleyball and basketball. I'm like, well, yeah, I guess that is kind of gay. That is kind of a gay thing that I did. Because even when I sucked dick, I didn't really suck dick. Sir, buckle up. Then when I even sucked dick, even when I sucked dick, I didn't really suck dick. You know what I mean? Like even when I was into it, I was never really into it, you know, just abortion and stuff. I got the best lips to do it, but I just never was really into it, you know. I would always look at it and I was like, I don't know, it looks like a mushroom, you pee out of it, I don't really know. And I always would be too high, I would always forget to tell them that I didn't suck dick till the moment came down to it, you know. So he'd be getting all hot and sweaty, right? He'd be pulling his pants down and I'd be on my knees, you know, and I'd be on my knees and I was like, girl, you gonna get that all night. I'm on my knees and I'll be looking at, you know, I'd be looking at this dick and I'd be like, oh fuck, I forgot to tell you, I don't suck dick. And he'd be all pissed, so I would just kiss it and run out like, okay. I always forget. In the quarantine, I was like, okay, let me download all these apps. I'm gonna download all these apps, right? You know, it's lonely, I live alone. Thank you. I live alone. I live with my dog. This is my dog right here. Right there. Should have hello girl. Chihuahua right there. Because I did that in the quarantine too. I was like, I love this bitch so much. I'm gonna get tattered on my arm. I love her so much. She's in the car. She's just I don't even mean to love my dog this much. I never had a dog in my life. I didn't even mean to love her this much. I love this motherfucker like so much, you know? Every place I go, I look at the highest roof. I'm like, where can I jump off when my dog dies? What is the highest place I can just go and she dies? Because I will die too. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. She came with me. She came with me on these dates that I would get. You know, I downloaded Tinder and I downloaded all these apps, right? And what was happening on these apps is all these girls were hitting me up. The girls that were hitting me up were white girls, right? The white girls were the only girls that was hitting me up. And all they would say in the message, they would say is, I love black girls. Just, you know, I love black girls, you know. I would just send them back my Cash App. And, even on the dates that we went on, we'd go on dates. I would go on these dates with these white girls at Echo Park. I guess that's where you go when you're gay and there's a quarantine. We go to Echo Park, right? And they'd be like, I love black girls. Just, you know, I love black girls. I'm like, baby girl, hey, you don't have to say that anymore, okay? I'm not expecting you halfway through the date to just be like, white power or some shit, okay? You don't gotta say that. You're the whitest thing in this park. I gotta say that. What I realize when going on these dates with these white girls is nobody in this world, nobody in this universe gets more drunk than a white girl, okay? It used to be my Latina friends. Not anymore, okay? Nobody gets more drunk than a white girl. You know, I get calls in the middle of the night. Hey, Bri, yeah, we're going out tonight. We're getting white girl wasted. You know, white girl wasted. Yeah. I'm like, fuck! I don't want to die tonight. Well, give me 20 minutes. I'll be right there. That's what it's like. You go with your white friends. It's like waking up half dead every time. They go to the bar. They're like, yeah, I'm bartender. Can I get 17 shots? And no, they're just for me. Bri, what do you need? Go ahead, tell her. These white girl wasted traits. These kept doing these white girl wasted traits, right? You know? I did this thing where my body wanted to walk to the right, but the drunkenness only allowed it to walk to the left. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll just do a circle. I don't know. Can you pull the Uber up here? I don't know. The white girl can be drunk, blacked out, wasted, right? Done. In the back of the Uber, just fucked up, right? But that same white girl will wake up and know where every Taco Bell is on every street corner, right? It's in the back of the Uber. Kawanga, right here, Kawanga, could you just... Bitch, you were just too drunk to get the Uber. How did you do that? I didn't get the burrito, but the burrito's too big for her. Little white hands. I don't know how to say that. The beautiful hands, but they're little and they're white. Right. She gets the burrito and she eats it so fast. She thinks someone stole it. She's like, Bri, what the fuck? I'm like, bitch, it's in your bra. Give me some of that. Give me some of that shit. Only 40 more white girl jokes left. Hold on. 40 more. I went to predominantly white school. And I hated going to school with white people. And I had envisioned a different crowd when I wrote this joke, but I'm gonna do it anyway, okay? I hated going to school with white people. But not because I hated going to school with white people. That's not why. Not because I hated going to school with white people. Just because whenever I missed class, the teacher would know. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I missed class, I could never celebrate 420 or some shit. I always had to go to school, you know. I come back the next day, she'd be like, Bri, listen, I want to talk to you really quick. Listen, as soon as I put the projector on the board, I noticed out of the 5,000 people in this lecture hall, you weren't in your seat. I'm like, no, I was there. We talked about Harry Tubman and shit. I was there. Come on. She's like, look around, Bri. We're watching you. There's a bunch of gleaming white faces, kind of like this moment right now. Y'all are cute. Y'all are cute as fuck. What am I supposed to talk about? If y'all are really cute. It didn't look as cute from the back, but it's very cute up here. All of you look really attractive. It's some Venice, Santa Monica shit. Everyone's just fine as fuck. I'm like, I'm trying to order a acai bowl, and I'm like, can I just go out here? It's nice. Make sure you to tip the wait staff. I'm gonna go back and tip them, but this was free, so I was like, I don't have a. Make sure you tip. Before the quarantine, I worked as a bartender for many years. Before the quarantine, many years I worked as a bartender. Like my whole life. Like the time I could work, I started working as a bartender. Right. So people always ask dumb shit like. They love to ask, what's the biggest tip you've ever got? They like to ask, what's the biggest tip you've ever gotten? You know, and then I have to answer that question. I hate it. Don't ask bartenders that question. But if I have to answer that question, the biggest tip I've ever gotten was this $200 tip. And I'll never forget it. It was like, they got 2 beers, right? It was like $20. They got 2 beers and they gave me a $200 tip. And it was perfect. It was the exact money I needed to make my rent, right? The exact money I needed. And it was cute because it came in this little brown wallet, right? And it had little debit cards in it. And little pictures of white kids, and a little bag of cocaine. Thank you. My mom hates that joke. Y'all are cute. My name is Bri. Thank y'all so much.